write this paper, I asked two friends, I said, well, what do you think I should write about? Which risks do you think that are more important or can be more dangerous? And one of them said, oh, I have one. Going out with the boss's wife. I said, what? Are you crazy? Yeah, it's hard. And the other said, no, I have one that is even worse. Going out with his secretary. And I said, guys, I cannot write about this. Come on. And then the first one said, okay, I know that you won't write about it, but it happens. It happened to me once. And I said, what? Your wife or the secretary? I said, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to be part of that. But, whoa. Why do we do this? I mean, not going out with anybody. But why sometimes as project managers we don't give the necessary attention to the project risks? And we sometimes do things unconsciously, that can really sink our projects. We think that some problems will happen just in other projects, not in ours, because we are so confident. We think that things would always be good. So sometimes we don't really make it work that way. So before talking about what can we do in order to mitigate those risks, I think that there are a set of 4 conditions that must exist in a project environment in order for you to have success. So the first one, it's attitude. We are captains, right? Project manager is the captain of the ship, and he must put all the effort. He cannot abandon his project, ever. You can imagine you are in the Titanic and you hit the iceberg and you see the captain running through the ship and screaming, oh my God, we're gonna die. The first one, so you jump into the water immediately. You can never do that. Second, skills. No sailor becomes a captain without training. Experience is important, has a huge importance, but you also need training to prepare those people. How many of you were software analysts or civil engineer and ended up by being project managers by accident? I am one. Many companies don't prepare these transitions. You have many problems. So we should invest in training if we want to have good captains. The hard work. We'll talk about overtime again, but we know this extra effort is necessary. And the project has all those risks, all those problems, complicated environment, there's stress and everything, so it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. We know that. And the last one will be understanding the big picture. We're talking here about risk management, but we are talking also about scope management, time management, cost management, everything. If we are just worried about doing a brainstorm with your team, getting 3, 4, 5 risks, and that's okay, we're not doing real risk management. So, before we start to see what we can do to mitigate those risks, I will pass through the list again so we can remember. The first risk was the generic scope. It can be vague to avoid the client asking for details. The second one, begin the execution as soon as possible because the client is so anxious. You don't lose time planning. Focus on your team, don't talk to the client. Don't document the changes. Exceed the client's expectations, add extras to the project scope, code play. Risk management. Attention to quality, only the final stage of the project. Bureaucracy, we fill forms for everything and then we print everything. And then we don't have where to store everything. Make the team work hard with overtime and get rid of the paperwork. So we know that many projects don't need all these 10 risks to happen to sync it, right? Well, okay, let's turn it in now.